This is Mistakes in the Making.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Black, and I'm here to talk about mistakes. All right, so let's see. I'm an actor, I'm a filmmaker, I'm an artistic director. I do a lot of things, and I've made a lot of mistakes. But I'm going to focus on a mistake and I'll say a mistake / lesson / regret that I experienced in my acting career. So this is a mistake that is more geared towards you actors out there. So this mistake that I made was one that was based in fear. And this is the scenario. The scenario was I auditioned I had a very busy week of auditioning, which is when that happens. It's super exciting. And I was up for multiple projects. 2 of them were recurring roles on TV series. And one was a network series and it was a comedy, and the other was a cable drama. And I found out that I booked this one job, and I was so excited. It was recurring on a comedy on Fox, and I had to work with a dialect coach. I was going to be doing 3 episodes. I was very excited about this and felt like there was a little bit of pressure because the casting kind of had me jump through a couple hoops to get this role. Because they felt like my Boston accent was a little too Long Island, but turns out it was fine. So I'm getting ready to do this job, and I find out a couple days before my first day on set. Oh, and my first day on set, I was going to be shooting 1 episode and doing a table read at lunch of the second episode. So they were going to be seeing me most likely do a table read before they actually saw me work. So I felt like I had a lot to prove, and I was a little nervous about it because of the whole accent thing. And so I was being sort of protective over the situation. And I find out that I'm having a producer session callback for this recurring role in this other show that's a drama, for a role that was super cool, one I was really excited about. But the callback was going to be somewhere in the window of that day that I was going to be doing the table read during lunch and shooting. And I had no idea what time I was going to be called to set. There's no way for them to tell me. I didn't know how to do this. And I really wanted to focus on the job I had. And so they had said, well, if she can't come in person, could she Zoom? Or do a video conference in? I guess this is way pre-Zoom. That's probably what it was, but we didn't have like the terminology at the time. And so they asked if I could video in. They said it was between another girl, and that she was going to be, which I think I later found out that she actually videoed in as well. But I said, I don't think that I can. I said, I need to focus on the job I have. I'm nervous about it. What if I'm in the middle of this and then I have to go because they call me to set? And I was really anxious about it. And my reps said, let's talk to casting. And casting said, we loved her first read, the take that she has. We're going to send that to producers. It's great. Everything's going to be great. Like, we think she's so right for this part. Don't worry. It'll be fine. And I was like, okay, cool. I even had a friend who was friends with the showrunner who reached out and said like a good word on my behalf. And I was like, no problem. Like, I could get both of these jobs. This is great. So, oh yes, now I'm remembering my story properly, and that I did not know about the other actress that she was going to be videoing in as well. And so I didn't video in. They just sent my tape. They never got to meet me. And then I didn't get the part. And I found out that the other actress did video in. She was based in New York, so she couldn't be there. So she videoed in and got to meet them and got to have that face to face, even through the camera. She got to have that sort of interaction where people, fall in love with you as the person in addition to you as the actor. And then it turned out that the second week I was on set doing the second episode of the 3, the show found out that their season was getting cut short. Ultimately, the show was canceled, and I never got to do that 3rd episode. So the mistake that I made was being so afraid of rocking the boat, of undervaluing myself, of thinking that I had to be at the beck and call of this, that I couldn't make these things work because I was so afraid that I didn't deserve to have all these things happen at the same time, that I was like, I don't want to shake things up. So I'm not going to even ask if I can video in, and I'm going to just do the safe choice. I'm like, the safe choice, which is let them send the tape and I focus on this job. But in hindsight, this other actress had other things going on as well. And she figured out a way to do both whatever she was doing and video in, and she got the job. And I will never make that mistake again. I will always figure out a way to do all things, because I've now learned the valuable lesson that I am worth booking multiple jobs. I'm worth people waiting 20 minutes for me to be on set so I can finish this phone call, this audition. I'm worth standing behind the work that I brought into the room originally to double down to get that role. So that's a mistake that I made in my acting career, and I will never make that mistake again. I will always say yes, and I will always go that extra mile. Hey guys, so you can find me on all the socials, Instagram at Blacksky21, Twitter at the Steph Black, Steph with an F, and then Facebook Stephanie Black with an F as well.
You've been listening to Mistakes in the Making. If you have your own mistake that you've made while in the film industry and you want to let others know so they don't make the same mistake, reach out to us at contact@bonsai.film and we'll take it from there. You can also reach out to us on social media at _Bonsai Creative on Instagram and Twitter. And you can search for us on YouTube and Facebook by searching for Bonsai Creative. You can also visit our website where we have industry insights and links to all of our podcasts and so much more at www.bonsai.film. And thank you for listening.